And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thank you for joining us. Tonight, the Utah Jazz squaring off against the Lakers in Los Angeles. For the Lakers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. That game was a real shootout. They'd like to keep their scoring up, but get a few more stops, too. And the Lakers last year showing improvement with LeBron, but still falling short of a championship. Kenny, in your estimation, what is the timeline for this team?
Obviously you want to start winning this year. Man, but make the most. You got to just make the most, Ernie. You got to. Of LeBron, you know, he's only got maybe 4 or 5 years at this level.
Yeah, I agree. Historically, the Lakers don't stay down for a long time. Definitely have good management in place. That said, if your goal is to win multiple titles, Ernie,
it's going to be tough.
LeBron, got to get that first one.
It's going to be tough.
That's it for now. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you say we go courtside and talk to Kevin Harlan?
Yeah.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Rudy Gobert is still awaiting his first All-Star appearance. His snub in 2019 raised eyebrows. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year averaged a career-high 15 points a game on a league-best 65% shooting from the field. And he missed a $1 million contract bonus due to that snub. Kevin, it's easy to see why he was emotional about it.
Yeah, D.A., very understandable. Thank you. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Green plays the 4 with Gobert at center. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Bradley in at the small forward position. Well, Doris, early on, every team trying to establish a winning attitude. And now you find out if that can carry through the rigors of an entire regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. I think if you can establish some winning early, that can go a long way toward building momentum, building confidence, especially if you have a young team or if you're a veteran team who has aspirations to be champions. So much at stake early.
A good point. Green finds Conley. No good from the wing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley against LeBron. Green kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by LeBron. It's stolen by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not sure Rudy Gobert left the floor to finish that dunk, but boy, what power.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Green kicks to Mitchell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, the ability to rise and fire in catch and shoot situations, he keeps the defenders off balance.
And here is LeBron. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch. That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Conley dishes to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
It's tipped. Davis, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A three from Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
And here's Bradley from three. And he's good on the three ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Green. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Here's LeBron. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. That one misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Bogdanovich for three.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
A three from Bradley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you love how Avery Bradley rises and fires. He's turned himself into a deadly perimeter scorer.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Mitchell looking it over. Inside. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. There's the pass to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Green dishes to McGee. The rebound by the Jazz. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
It's stolen by Bradley. And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Jazz trail by 5. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And that one drops for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Gobert, the pass to Green. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. McGee with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Davis throws it down.
beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Passes it to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Trying to get open, it's Davis. They get it back. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Mitchell outside. Right side, Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Mitchell against LeBron. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second basket.
I'll tell you cannot fault the defensive effort. Donovan Mitchell is just so good at keeping his concentration through a great contest.
Back to Bradley. Pass to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Here's McGee. It's another look. He's off on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Bradley. All alone. The Lakers rebound. McGee. And he makes that one. McGee's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside Bogdanovich. And the pass to Green. Outside Conley. Now Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've been sensational.
Wow, hammering it in.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
And the Jazz call time here. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Avery Bradley. Daniels is checked in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for James. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Daniels. Takes the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Jazz trail by 9. On the wing, Ingles. The baseline, Jay. Tries again. Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
See, I have so much appreciation for the way Rudy Gobert plays the game. This guy takes smart shots on the offensive end. He uses that reach to perfection on the defensive end. He is a defense unto himself.
That one is off.
And the playmaking of Joe Ingles, such a valuable asset for the Jazz.
Well, Greg, they've needed more shot creation, and his growth in that regard, especially operating in the pick and roll, such a big lift to their offense.
He hits the second from the line. It's interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way. They change their bodies over the course of their career.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Rudy Gobert, third. And, of course, JaVale McGee.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
A three from Dudley. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Daniels. And here is Dudley, defended by Moutier. Dudley, the pass to Cook. It's over Exum, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Lakers lead by 11. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room, and it's blocked. Here's Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
Caldwell Pope taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Exum passes to Davis. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Exum deciding where to go with it. Shot from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
And Dudley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here is Cook. The pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Seconds left in the first quarter. That one goes in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, Exum still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now, here's Exum. For three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers lead by 16. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He's one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had the shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, you know, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Payton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. O'Neal is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Davis. Then it's Exum. And it's Moutier in at the two-guard spot. With the fadeaway. They get it again. Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Davis has got 6.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Jazz trail by 17. Exum with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Davis. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Daniels. Lets it go with a 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Exum passes to Davis. Moutier looking around and finished off by Davis.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
And although the team didn't have much success last year, Emmanuel Moutier certainly got his career back, I thought, Doris, in the right direction.
Well, I think for Emmanuel, he had an opportunity for minutes, and he played as he needed to in order to show that he is a capable player going forward. The tools, I think, have always been there for the former number 7 pick. It's about starting to put it together consistently.
Exum dishes to Moutier. 6 to shoot. Outside, Davis. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 17. Here's LeBron. Goes back up. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Ingles. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope passes to Daniels. Yep, it counts. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Jazz trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Davis has got 10 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And here's Moutier. 11-point game his last outing. Davis kicks to Exum. A shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Utah calls timeout. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint. And you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Clock at 4. And here's Conley outside. The Jazz with another miss. Lakers leading by 21. Here's LeBron. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Knocks it loose. Here's Green, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Jeff Green, now a journeyman veteran in the NBA. You know what, Doris? He'll give you good production.
It doesn't matter, Kevin, where you seem to play this guy. Jeff Green finds a way to contribute. Listen, I know his three-point shooting can be hot and cold, but this guy is aware of when to look for it and when to move the basketball. 2 qualities you love.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis is checked in for Dudley. Avery Bradley comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green in for Troy Daniels. Both shots good from the stripe. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got 17.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Conley. Here's Green. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
O'Neal against LeBron. It's Davis on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Pass to Green. Shot from 16. Avery Bradley pulls it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Davis against Bogdanovich. Davis, the pass to James. He kicks it to Howard. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's LeBron. He's got 17. 4 on the clock.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
James taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for O'Neal. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Jazz shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Poked away. Green dishes to Davis.
Oh. Well, Danny Green specializes on the defensive end of the floor, gets a strip, and makes it easy on his teammates.
Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Here's Conley. He squares up and sinks it.
Yes,
now LeBron. He's got 19. Left side, Davis. They kick it out to Green. Bradley against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bradley drives in. Davis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell passes to Conley. High post, Gobert. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. His three-pointers off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
James looking around. Back to Cook. Over Bogdanovich. Cook, good. Cook's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
The Jazz shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Gobert with it, now guarded by Bradley. Here's Mitchell. Bradley against Gobert. Shoots over Bradley. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
JaVale McGee.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. They kick it out to Green, and there's the pass to Cook. Back to Green, fires for 3. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. And it's Conley penetrating. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And that one drops.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, Greg, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Green passes to Cook. Elbow shot is on the way. Good D by Mitchell.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Passes to Mitchell. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Outside, Green. Connects from three-point range. Green's got 5 now.
Danny Green is one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Makes it look easy.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 31-point game against Oklahoma City.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 6 assists, and 10 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tries to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. Terrific all-around performance in the first half.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And the there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Lakers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Mitchell with it. Has to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Conley. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Here's Davis. Back to Green. Over Mitchell. They get it back, and the slam dunk by McGee.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Conley scanning the floor. Green breaking loose. Gobert the pass to Green, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of a shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Bradley. Back to LeBron. Pass to McGee. Now here's Bradley. And here's Green outside. Green with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Conley against James. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Conley. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 5.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
McGee finds Green, and Green slams it in.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. From the stripe, and he gets the bucket. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
BA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The dish now to Mitchell. Green against Davis. Gobert the pass to Conley. Bradley against Bogdanovich. The 3. But they recover it. Gobert and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
Pass to LeBron. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Green inside the three-point line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, Kev, Avery Bradley seeing the floor so well. This guy has improved in every phase of the game.
The Jazz shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Outside Conley. No good on the triple.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Flows under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Kicks it to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Shoots it up. A putback.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. McGee, the pass to Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And the Jazz with possession here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mitchell outside. And here is Conley. 7 points in the game. Outside, Green. No good again that time. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Conley against James. And Bogdanovich kicks to Green. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Davis. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here is Conley. And stolen by LeBron. They're running. And he lays it up and in. James has got 23 points.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Right block shot. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's stolen by Green. And now Utah, fast break. The offensive rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
LeBron dishes to Davis. Bradley, that's for 2. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. The Jazz shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Stolen by McGee. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. In the corner, Bradley with it. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
The Jazz shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. lays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Pass to McGee. Here's Bradley, and another basket for the Lakers.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Mitchell outside. Conley against LeBron. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14, and too long on the shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Really known for his strength and the broad shoulders that he possesses has allowed this guy to make a living finishing through contact.
Gobert against Howard, and Gobert kicks to Exum. Pass to Gobert. Over Howard. Gobert can't hit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Davis gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, Moutier. Now the pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
First free throw is good.
Because of Rudy Gobert's thin frame, people were trying to take advantage of him early physically in his career. For the Jazz, they wanted him to get stronger, get in the weight room, and become more of a problem.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And for 7-footers like Gobert, it seems, Doris, there's more risk of injury.
Well, everything the Jazz organization has done with Rudy has focused from the core down. They want to make sure their big man has functional strength that eases pressure on the knees and ankles. Both of those areas have been so problematic for guys his size.
.110 left to play in the third. Exum passes to Gobert. Davis against Ingles. Passes to Davis. Here's Exum. Sweet little floater. Exum's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
LeBron is doubled. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Utah's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Moutier. Exum with it. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Good. Daniels has got 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Exum. To the right side. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. No good on the 3. And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Davis is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Moutier. Then there's Bradley. And it's Exum in at the point. O'Neal kicks to Exum. 6 to shoot. Open as Davis. Exum's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
Back to LeBron. And Daniels up top, defended by Moutier. Pass to Caldwell Pope over O'Neal. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And truth is, I like what the defense does there, but KCP with the high release, undeterred.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Exum kicks to O'Neal. The pass to Bradley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
James against O'Neal. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Tight defense on him. Howard, the pass to James. That one good for 2. James has got 27.
Still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Outside, Davis. Here's O'Neal. It's not going to go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Moutier dishes to Exum. Outside for Davis. Passes it to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dudley. Count that one.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Exum passes to Davis. They get a hand on it. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And the dunk by James.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. Bradley's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Green in for Daniels. Utah also making some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Davis. And Williams Goss subbed in for Moutier. Here's Williams Goss. Can they get it? Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Davis finds James. Back to Davis. Jacks up a 3. No basket there. Missed number 4 of his 14 field goal attempts. Out to the right wing. Pass to Niang. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Williams Goss has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Davis. LeBron outside. Dishes it to Bradley. 11 feet away. Goes back up. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Utah the foul. Rush, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Williams Goss. Another shot. Again with the block.
a defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Davis dishes to McGee. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Exum passes to Williams-Goss. Bradley trying to break free. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Green leading the charge. And it goes down 2 points.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin, because when you examine the net rating, which is basically what impact does a player have on winning, Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This guy is an all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Here's Williams-Goss. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Exum with it. Now Green defending. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Back to Exum. Looking to get it going. The pass to Williams-Goss. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
They grab their own miss. Here's McGee, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Exum, guarded by Green. 5 to shoot. Exum passes to Williams-Goss. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Williams-Goss, the pass to Bradley. Here's Exum. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Exum passes to Williams-Goss. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Troy Daniels in for Danny Green. Davis is checked in for Utah. Moutier comes in for Exum. He's perfect from the line this time. Utah shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's Niang. Antetokounmpo defending. Moutier pass to Williams-Goss. Over Cook. Here's Niang. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
A nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Howard.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there, on time and on target.
Jazz shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Passes it to Moutier. Antetokounmpo against Bradley. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way-in.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high-flying as ever.
And Utah has possession. Kicks to Bradley. Here's Williams-Goss. Here's Davis. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And the Jazz with possession here. Moutier with the ball. Bradley passes to Williams-Goss. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Back to Daniels, puts it up from 17, and Davis pulls it down. And it's the Jazz's ball. High arcing shot, and that one's good. Williams-Goss.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Howard kicks to Caruso. Offensive rebound. The layup off target. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. Niang, it's good from long range.
George Niang.
Here's Caruso. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.